Alright lads, so it's time for the mid-month character review. Unfortunately, and I really hate myself for this, I actually recorded my reaction already, but didn't actually record. So, it is the Fierce Battle Summons. We did kind of call that yesterday, so surprisingly, rarely do we ever get a prediction right. And in this situation, we did get 2 of the 3 characters. I said it was either going to be a White Day banner, or it was going to be a Fierce Battle banner, and they're probably going to jump straight to the NOITORA versus NELLIEL fight. And then I said the third character would probably be someone like Kendo Kenpachi or Ichigo, but we actually do have a Chad. Now, unfortunately, this does mean they skipped the Aaroniero fight. Not the best thing to wake up to, not gonna lie, but this is a premium banner at the end of the day. It's definitely gonna be a skip for most people, but this banner is actually kind of interesting. The fillers are actually pretty good, and the characters themselves are also pretty good, so let's talk about it, right? So firstly, let's start off with NOITORA. So remember, like 2 weeks ago, I said we're gonna get a heart character with the read something dodge. Well, it actually is this NOITORA. So if you go down right here, he does have the read no affiliation dodge, so he is the final character that is gonna be used for the Transcendent Zone to farm Hogakus, if you want any kind of that, if you don't have any of the other characters. And he is a premium character. It is actually pretty nice that we now have a premium option in case you don't have Yamamoto, in case you don't have 10 years later version of Ichigo, or even Ishin, or even the Yonoichi. So NOITORA is a ranged strong attack type. All attacks have lacerate, and he has a new skill, increase status summons chance against mind attribute no affiliation enemies. So pretty interesting, right? And then scrolling down here, no affiliation killer, 12% recharge, freeze duration minus 100%, read no affiliation dodges, and then he does have a bruiser plus 20, berserker plus 20, frenzy, devastation plus 40, debilitator plus 2, extra damage to lacerated enemies, pretty cool, and then he also does have the increased chance, right? So he's actually a pretty good character. For a premium character, he's actually designed pretty good. The only thing he is lacking is Havoc, which obviously is the norm for these mid-month characters. So as far as mid-month banners go, this is actually one of the better ones. Same goes for premium banners, right? Then we have NELLIEL. She's an Aranka with the Aranka Killer, melee and normal attack type, new skill, melee damage plus 10%, and then 30% in GQ. So this is the first of probably many skills coming out in the future where they have a specific skill to one certain game mode, in this case, Guild Quest. Now, is that a bad thing? Not really, because she has a very high bruiser to begin with, and that extra 30% just means she's going to be doing more damage in GQ. Now, before anyone does complain, saying before they do this for other characters, keep in mind they already have made characters unique to Guild Quest anyway. For example, Dodoni and also the recent Fierce Battle Renji, those 2 characters are only used in GQ. You can use them outside of GQ, and you can do the same thing for this NELLIEL, but they definitely do excel in GQ. And then she also has the extra skill, new skill in this case, the Team Party buff for Technique Attribute Arankas, no attack damage plus 20%. And I'm not sure I just mentioned it. Yes, they actually did unfortunately skip White Day, like we said yesterday. I said in case they do skip White Day, I'm going to try and predict that it's going to be a Fierce Battle banner with NOITORA and NELLIEL. That turned out to be the case. It is unfortunate for the lads out there that did want that male fan service banner, but of course, out of all the banners to skip, it would be this one, right, for KLab to do that, because they can't sell us boobs, right? You know, it is, but it's unfortunate. So, moving on. I was kind of looking forward to it too, because I would have bought the ticket. Now this is a premium banner that I'm going to have to skip, but I do want to pull. I'm definitely going to try and pull for this NELLIEL, because she's actually pretty good. So, Aranka Killer, damage taken minus 60%. She has a bruiser plus 50%, plus the 20% from this Team Party buff, so she overall has a 70% bruiser, plus the 30% extra melee damage in GQ. Essentially, she has 100% bruiser with flurry, with poise, with 2 flash steps, and freeze duration minus 100%. Very, very good character. Honestly, a really good character. It just really has to come down to her visuals. It is actually the base from NELLIEL. I've wanted this character for a long time, so very excited for her. And then we surprisingly have a Chad, who is a melee strong attack character, and I kind of saw that coming. When I saw that there was another Chad, I instantly assumed he was going to be an SP-based character, which is kind of cool, right? Because the last 2... basically, the last Chad was NAD based, right? And the other one before that was just trash. You never used him. So this Chad does have instant kill on his soul bomb, and then he has an Aranka Killer. So 2 of the 3 characters have Aranka Killer, and he is a recharge character with a 40% berserker, 60% devastation, poise, hit an enemy, guard break, sprinter plus 1, and frenzy. So it just comes down to his strong attacks, but I'm sure he's gonna have a good kit, obviously without the fact that he doesn't have Havoc. And then scrolling down to the banner, we have the filler characters, and I will say, lads, this is a pretty good filler pool. Honestly, if you pulled in this banner, I don't blame you. The value is kind of there, right? You have the Freak Banner characters, and then you have 2 recent premium characters that haven't really appeared in fillers at all. I think, if ever. I think this is the first time they are showing. So you have Magoto, then you also have the Yoruichi, very good character for premium characters. Then you have the Swimsuit Banner of last year, one of the few times they are returning, especially as fillers. Very good characters, all 3 of them. Then you have the White Day Banner of like 2 years ago. Oh wait. Actually, these are the resurrected ones. Never mind. So if you don't want to buy their packs, you can actually get them here and get yourself some orbs. And then you also have the Kid Byakuya, who is a pretty good character in the no affiliation week of GQ. So this banner's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. If you pull, don't blame you. The value's there. Like, you have very good fillers, and then the worst ones of the banner are resurrectable. So if you don't have them, you're getting good links, and you're also getting like 200 orbs. So pretty good banner, Caleb. I'm not gonna lie. For a premium banner, it's actually pretty good. Now, that being said, what we're gonna do is jump over to the BBS simulator and check out the strong attacks and kit that they do have. And I haven't seen that just yet, so this part of the video is actually gonna be new to me. Alright, so let's start with NNOITORA, the one I'm probably least hype about because he's pretty much a... I'm not gonna lie, the artwork is kind of dull. Maybe the colors are a bit flat. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like a raid character in my opinion. So let's check him out. Lacerate and everything, very good skills. We already saw that. So let's check out his attacks, right? So SA1 is a lunge forward. Okay, 2,500 length beam. SA2 is that short vortex, and his SA3 is a full screen. And we can see that Chad also shares the same strong attack. So as far as strong attacks go, he's actually gonna be a pretty good character, right? But the main use of this character, I'm not gonna lie, unless you're a massive NNOITORA fan, this character is only really gonna be ever used to farm Hogaku's basically in the Transcendent Zone, unless you really do like him. But if you have dupes of him, which you will eventually do because he's a premium character, he might be pretty good for GQ. By the way, lads, I just want to show you something. Got my cat just chilling there. Very rarely do we have a guest on the channel. So reading his quote, well then, how does it feel to be killed by a lowly beast? Pretty cool quote, right? Moving on, let's check out Chad. So Chad, human character, we already went over his stuff. His quote is, the time has come, I can fight with my full power from now on. It's nice to see this Chad as a playable character now, because obviously the Chad that we have been using for the last 3 or so years has pretty much been the TLA version, right? So this is basically the first usable pre-time skip Chad. Checking out his strong attacks, he has an SA1, which is a lunge, and we can see that NELLIEL shares the exact same NAD string, SA1 and SA2. The SA2 is at 800 in front of them, pretty good SA2, and then his SA3 is a full screen. So Chad, as far as strong attacks go, you can't really get better than that. It's actually really good strong attacks. And then going into NELLIEL, who is a NAD-based character, we already pretty much saw the attacks that she does have. Unfortunately, she doesn't have long reach, but she has everything else going about her that's like very, very good. Her nat string is basically similar to those characters. SA1 is a lunge, SA2 is a 960, and then just as I thought, SA3 is the grouping vortex, which is pretty much the best strong attack 3 that you can get for a NAD-based character. So she's actually very good, and she's got the legs too. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. If she can pick up guard break with the new power system, this character is going to be absolutely insane. I do doubt it though, but she's not bad. She's actually very, very good, and you can maybe use her in PvP. As far as the rankers go, not everyone really has a ranker killer, so she has that going for her. So overall, lads, let's hop back to the game. Alright, so before we do end the video, let's give some shoutouts to lads that did actually get the prediction right in my last video. Firstly, shout out to me, because technically I got 2 of the 3 characters right. Very rarely do we actually do that. Secondly, we have Toho Kami Doki Waku. Hopefully I said that right. Damn, if we could get a good SP-based Fierce Battle NNOITORA. Well, you pretty much did actually get that, so shout out to you. Then we have the boy Scar AE. I believe it's a premium banner. Don't quote me. Unit might be NNOITORA and Chad, so we nailed it 1-to-1. Got all the banner characters right. Big up to him. Then we have Trez saying in before, it's going to be a Fierce Battle, Chad, NELLIEL, and NNOITORA. So, again, a lot of people got it right this time, apparently. Mad. So, overall, lads, this is a pretty good banner as far as premium banners go. I'm somewhat excited for the NELLIEL, mainly just because I like NELLIEL as a character. NNOITORA, okay. Chad, okay. They're good characters, though. But, personally, I'm just not that hyped for them. And maybe the visuals will change my mind. And we will be reacting to the visuals later today in another video. But this banner is actually pretty good. Like, you have 3 good premium characters, and then you have very good seasonals, very good premiums, and then you have resurrectable orbs, just in case you don't have them. Pretty good value killer, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good banner. That being said, lads, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the fact that they did skip the White Day banner or the Machine Society for males. It's unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to it. Would have been nice to see some of the male characters that rarely ever get seasonals actually get a seasonal character. But on the bright side, this is the first ever time that they skipped a seasonal banner in favor of a premium banner, which means they're eventually going to appear as fillers. More premium banners, the better, right? Can't really complain about that all too much. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.